and welcome. Thank you for tuning in today. You're listening to The Adam Messer Show, and I'm your host, Adam Messer, where I talk with authors, artists, and entertainers. We talk about their process, we also talk about their projects, and overcoming obstacles. Thank you for checking out the show. All right, thank you, everybody. This is the 100th episode under the Adam Messer Show, and I'm your host, Adam Messer. Thanks a lot for supporting the show. I'm really excited, and today I'm going to be talking about just what I've been going on and what I've been doing with the show. And Sebastian Messer is here with me. Do you mind playing a little bit of live music for me? Awesome, Bass. Thank you very much for playing that. That was pretty cool. And so, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Like I said, if you're new to the show, I really appreciate it. I talk with creative people, mostly authors. I talk with artists, entertainers, musicians, actors, directors, film people, and things like that. So, the focus mostly for this show is to talk with creative people, and I like to have a casual conversation style with them so that we can just, kind of go with whatever's going on. So, I really appreciate y'all tuning in weekly. And yeah, this has been a lot of fun. This is actually not the 100th episode, so I want to clear it up. This is the 100th episode for the Adam Messer Show. And before that, I had my show, it was called Muses, Memoirs, and More. But I decided to reboot the name to the Adam Messer Show because I had people asking me, like, what's that? What's that? And with the Adam Messer Show name, it's just a lot more simple, a lot more straightforward. And so I was like, well, been recording this, been using the Adam Messer Show, and this is the 100th episode of the Adam Messer Show. So yeah, it's kind of like a reboot of the name, but it's been the same show the whole time. And so those of you who have been here from the beginning, thank you very much. And those of you who are new, thank you very much. I really appreciate you tuning in and checking it out. So, who am I and what do I do? My name's Adam Messer, and I am an author. I'm also a journalist and a radio show host. That's how I like to summarize my creative stuff. I'm a father, husband. I also like to do, just really cool stuff. I enjoy that. I think it's cool. I like writing. I like to draw. I like doing art, stuff like that. And I'm also the publisher of Valhalla Books, which is a small print publishing company here in Savannah, Georgia. And I started that as a way to share compelling fiction that people love. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I do in a nutshell, and who I am. I love helping other people. One of the things that I do is I started this thing called the Savannah Quill, May 13th of 2016, as a convention. The goal was to connect writers and readers to promote literacy. And from that, I've done several conventions. I've also done Meet the Authors. I changed it up to the Savannah Authors Expo back in 2019. And right now, with the pandemic and everything, it's been tabled, and I've just decided to, kind of postpone everything until it's safe for everybody to get together and to do it. I'm also working on an online convention for this fall with it. And out of that, another thing that I've tabled is the Books and Brews Savannah, which is a charitable fundraiser that I started for trying to raise money for the Ronald McDonald Charities of the Coastal Empire, and partnered up with Southbound Brewing Company. Again, this last year with the pandemic, it's been just a lot of ups and downs, and I just haven't felt like it's a good time for us to do in-person events. So, with that being said, Valhalla Books, we have a couple of books out right now. We have the anthology, The Devil's Due, Nothing is Ever as It Seems, and it is a basically it's a book like with the age, the time. How do I even say this? The old classic premise of there's never too good of a deal with the devil. Anytime that you think that you're going to make a deal with the devil or a devil of sorts, it's not going to work. It's not going to benefit you in your favor. You might think you're getting ahead, but you're not. So that's an anthology that was published on October 31st, 2021. And I'm sorry, 2020, not coming out. It's already been out. And then I published Mark Allen Gunnell's book, 2B, the number 2, the letter B, and it is a haunted apartment story. Um, it's an atmospheric horror story, and the blurb on it is when your ex wants you dead, that they'll be willing to take you to the grave with them, and that's been doing pretty good. Um, well received in the community, and really proud of Mark with his book and writing. I'm also really excited to share, and I put this out there on the radio show earlier today before I recorded this. But Josh Vasquez has been working with me, and he is publishing his books, the Savannah Zombie novel series, under the Valhalla Books flag. Josh is I consider him to be like my co-publisher, and like he's getting ready to publish his books with Valhalla Books and all. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then I also have several authors lined up this year to publish books with Valhalla Books. And so we're working on that, getting those out and ready to go. We've got a couple of fantasy novels. We've got a fantasy western style novel coming out. We also have some vampire stuff. I, as an author, am working on writing my third book for the Savannah Vampire novel series. And so, yeah, I'm just trying to, I'm going to keep this episode really short and sweet. I wanted to just thank you, everybody, for supporting my creative works. I want to thank all of my Patreon folks who support my stuff and support Valhalla Books. I also want to thank the folks who have worked with me with the Valhalla Books, the authors. I want to thank the readers, especially because we as authors we write these stories, right? And without readers, it's we're writing it, but it's really really fun, especially as an author, to connect with a reader who enjoyed the story. So that's something I really love about publishing, is to see the feedback from the readers. And as a reader myself, that's one of the things I love doing, is I love to read, and I love, connecting with authors. I love connecting with readers. So thank you very much. I also want to give a shout out to WRUU 107.5 FM here in Savannah, Georgia, because I do my radio show every week on live on the radio at WRUU, and then I host that show as my podcast. Um, and so yeah, so this is the 100th episode. So thank you very much. I appreciate you. My goal is to connect and build my YouTube channel up, and so I'm looking at doing some stuff with that this year. So yeah, I appreciate it, and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your feedback. You can check out, if you want to get the inside scoop for what's going on. Just go to valhallabooks.com and sign up for our newsletter. I don't spam people. I want to just make sure that you get the cool information and stuff that you want to see. And yeah, so that's it. So thanks a lot, and love y'all, and thanks for listening. And thank you for tuning in today, and I appreciate you listening to The Adam Messer Show. You can check us out at theadammessershow.com, and we're also on YouTube at youtube.com/Adam Messer. Love to hear your feedback. Thanks.